us and then to work. The people of Kanilai and the surrounding villages. And secondly, also my people who are seeding also. I have a special group for Kanilai Family Farms. Every day they are here with me from 7 o'clock in the morning up to 7 o'clock in the evening. We leave no day. We have no off, really. We want to make sure that this farm, we finish to plow the whole area. You can see the women over there also.
Exactly.
Fonyi Councillor women, since 2 days back, they've been here and they are very, very much committed, really. They are definitely doing their effort to make sure that we finish the area. They are given an area where we want to cultivate rice. It's a depression area. So they definitely pledge that they will finish that portion. And I'm sure they will finish. You yourself, you could see when we went there what they have done. They are very committed, definitely.
The signs he said are promising and the workers are enthusiastic. This, according to Lieutenant Colonel Solo Bojang, does help a great deal. What makes him proud is perhaps the variety of farm implements jointly put to work at various stages of the farming in Kanilai.
Well, if we mobilize them, we do tell them, whoever has any kind of tool you can bring, based on the kind of tool that they bring, then we take them to the area that is suitable for that tool. Like these people who came with the horses, they have their seeding machines. We must take them to the area whereby they can seed.
Everything possible is being done to avoid a repeat of last year's predicament. For the leadership in the Gambia, nothing is more important for now than being redeemed. Abdunjai, GRTS.
The Gambia joins the rest of the world to mark World Population Day on Wednesday, July 11th. The day was set aside by the United Nations Development Programme's Governing Council in 1989 to focus attention on the urgency and importance of population issues. Mama J reports.
Access to reproductive health services is the theme for this year's commemoration of World Population Day, which the Gambia localized to focus on the importance of family planning, thus domesticating it to universal access to family planning, which is an important component of reproductive health. In a statement to mark the day, the Vice President and Minister of Women's Affairs, Dr. Aja Aissatou Saidi, said reproductive rights becomes tangible only when reproductive health services that offer a high quality of care are made widely available. According to Dr. Saidi, research showed that the universal access to family planning could save the lives of about 175,000 women each year, and increasing birth interval to at least 36 months could also prevent the death of 1.8 million children under the age of 5 globally, making access to it the more crucial.
The Gambia government, under the good leadership of His Excellency the President, Sheikh Professor Alhaji Dr. Ejiji Jammeh, has recognized the right to access to quality maternal and child care. In the affirming government's commitment, particularly to reducing maternal and child deaths in the Gambia, the emergence rather of the Second Republic also saw the coming of many health facilities, both major as well as minor, which are spread nationwide. And in addition to this, of course, is the wide spread of nature of primary healthcare facilities countrywide, which also shows government's commitment to providing healthcare to the citizenry, with reproductive health not being an exception.
Madam Jai Saidi further stated that despite the registered gain, there still remains challenges that needs to be tackled.
Maternal mortality in Africa remains the highest in the world, despite the Conference on Population and Development, the ICPD 1994, and its program of action. Worldwide, as I'm talking to you also, more than 500,000 women die in childbirth or from complications during pregnancy each year. The majority of them are from Africa, where 19 out of the 20 countries with world's highest maternal mortality ratios are located.
For Dr. Njai Saidi, some of the causes of maternal deaths around the world, including hemorrhage and severe anemia, can be prevented with availability of and prompt access to emergency obstetric care services.
In the Gambia, the high mortality ratio can be attributed to, among other things, to the high fertility rate manifested by too many and too close pregnancies, delays in reporting to a medical facility even in situations of medical emergencies. For example, only 21% of expected number of women, particularly those with obstetric complications, report to medical facilities
Officials believe to achieve universal access to reproductive health services, including family planning, there must be committed partnership between government and relevant stakeholders to championing the cause of reproductive health-related issues in the Gambia. Mama J, GRTS.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, International Cooperation and Gambians Abroad has undergone a name change. A news release from the Ministry of Information and Communications Infrastructure reveals that the office's new name is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. A 12-member Board of Governors for the recently rebranded July 22nd Academy, formerly known as Charles Jau Memorial Academy, was Monday inaugurated at the KMC Chambers. The move is expected to further propel the agenda of the institution in a more progressive manner. Samuel Ba reports.
July 22nd Academy, formerly called Charles Jau Memorial Academy, now has a new board of directors. The 12-man committee was Monday inaugurated to partake in steering the affairs of the school in a more progressive manner.
The board today will run the affairs of the school. Anything that is done, the board has to sanction it. There are other issues which got policies that require council's approval.
The school, exclusively owned by the Kanifing municipality, is the first in the country to be owned by a municipal council.
For us, as a council, we are very much proud of it completely, and let everybody understand that we are very much proud of our school being the first school a municipal council has ever built in this country.
Aji Hadisen is the new first vice chairperson of the board. As an educationist, she is proud of the initiative taken by KMC in complementing government's efforts in bringing educational opportunities to the doorsteps of Gambians, especially in a municipality that accounts for the country's largest youthful population.
We are all proud of the school and the initiators of this school, that is the council and mayor. It was something that was needed then, because as an educationalist, I knew the situation in KMC. It was urgent that these children have somewhere to go to. And I'm happy that the council answered to the call, and they've been doing a very good job at it.
This development brought personal joy to the Region 1 Education Director.
The Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, you are all aware, is very committed to delivering quality education in this country. As a result, our hands are open, our doors are open, and we are here to support every school to achieve that objective. As usual, we will give you our support.
In his intervention, the principal of the school, Alpha Khan, recognizes the importance of this move expected to bring to fruition the goals of the institution. Samuel Ba, GRTS.
Allah, Allah, Allah. It's traditional that your national GSM provider, Gamcell, takes many of its valuable customers to Mecca each year. This year again, Gamcell will offer 10 more of its valuable customers a complete Hajj package in a draw to be held live on GRTS television. Yes, your Hajj is possible by simply loading $50 scratch card or Nopal. You can win not only a return ticket to Mecca, but also $1,000 travel allowance, food and accommodation in Medina and Mecca. Remember, the more you load $50 scratch card or Nopal, the more you increase your winning chance. With Gamcell, your Hajj is now easier. Gamcell, yay baron.
Welcome back. Former Congolese militia chief Thomas Lubanga has been given a 14-year prison sentence by the International Criminal Court. Lubanga has been found guilty of recruiting child soldiers in Congo's bitter civil conflict. The former Congolese warlord's conviction is the first at the International Criminal Court. We have details of that story in this report.
Lubanga looks like he is not even there. As the sentence is announced, there is almost no expression on his face.
The majority sentences Mr. Lubanga for having committed jointly with other persons the crime of using children under the age of 15 to participate actively in hostilities to 14 years imprisonment.